Welcome back to another episode of Home Sweet Home Cooking. I am your host Rocky, as usual. My mother is still running around the kitchen. We're working on 3 recipes right now. We got 3 things going. I'm going to film all 3. So we're going to be going back and forth in the shooting, so things might seem a little cluttered and out of order, but we'll do the best we can. Today's recipe is for a classic hot German potato salad. I don't mean hot as in spicy, I mean it's served hot. And to start, we'll just get into it. Takes a half a pound of bacon you're gonna fry up. So you take your half pound of bacon. It's easiest to go ahead and cut it down into your chunks first. It's easier to fry. Probably easier to cut once it's fried, but I think overall this works better. And that's simple. You just put it in the pan, start frying, and as you stir it around, you'll break those chunks up. So that's going to go in a pan over there. And Mother, if you want to go ahead and throw this on, please and thank you. It calls for 4 cups of boiled potatoes. She went ahead and boiled these earlier. They're still a little bit warm. Boiled them whole. Boiled them whole with the skin on. Why? Because it's real easy to peel. It just scrapes right off. You can use a spoon. If you get them, I know russet potatoes, you can just use your fingers and pull the skins off. These are reds, so they're not quite as easy to do that way. But the skin does come right off like that. And I wonder if I can actually do this one. Oh, this one's cooled a little bit. I can't just take it off my fingers. And the 4 cups, you just dice it up into bite-sized pieces. This is a great side dish for burgers and brats and things, you know, the outdoor picnic kind of stuff. I love this for any, it's hot, you know, it's not really a summertime thing. Most people want the cold, cool potato salad. I would say this is more of a fall kind of football season side dish for brats. Being a Yankee, go Pack. And you're just going to dice the potatoes up, like I said, into bite-sized pieces. And my bite-sized pieces might be bigger than others because I take big bites. Alright, and get rid of these. Most of these, I'll just leave this here for now.
If you want to be precise, throw them in here.
Get rid of that. I'm going to continue chopping. And, okay. Cook and boil potatoes in jacketing cube. That's 4 cups worth. Browning the half pound of bacon. It's going to say 1 cup of chopped onion. For me, everybody wants to chop their onions their own way. I think the easiest way, somebody already started this one, the way that I don't do it, is going to peel your onion and you cut it in half through the root stem. And then you're just going to make pie cuts down. Leave a little bit so they're all still connected like that. Still 1 big piece, and then you just run your knife through and you got a quick easy dice. Again, lay it flat, and you want to cut it in half so it is flat, so it's not rolling around on you while you're trying to cut. Otherwise you end up cutting fingers off, bleeding on your food, and nobody likes human blood in their food. And just like that. I'm gonna have a few more to go. Gonna let the bacon fry, and we'll get back to you in just a minute. So the bacon's been fried down. I get the bacon out. I want to save the bacon grease though. Put the bacon on top of the potatoes. You're gonna use all this bacon grease, man? It seems to come off a lot of bacon grease.
Well, you need some sauce.
That's a lot of bacon grease.
It's just fine. That's
Okay.
a half a pound.
So this is all basically to taste. If you think it's too much grease for you, take a little bit out. But it does need some because this is what you're going to use to make part of the liquid. Alright. Bacon is out. We like ours a little bit crisp, a little bit brown. In goes your cup of onions. It's going to fry down for just a little bit.
Couple minutes.
Couple minutes. Oh, tell me it wasn't open. Just want to get them softened a little bit.
And you need some sugar.
Yep, we'll need some sugar too.
Your measuring cups, you know where they are.
Don't need it for a quarter cup, I can guess, to make that. Now this is a hot served dish. However, once you get everything mixed together, you're going to want to let it sit so the flavors can marry to each other and everything gets mixed taste-wise through. So you're going to have to reheat this one. Like I say, you just don't want to cook it at once and serve it right away. Otherwise, it's going to be just a little sharp on the vinegar because the vinegar won't settle down yet. It might be a little too sweet in certain spots if the sugar doesn't all melt in. You don't want to cook the onions all the way till they're completely soft and falling apart. You do want them just to start getting a little translucent so they're softening up. Like mine right about there. And to that you're going to add half cup of vinegar. About a teaspoon, half teaspoon of salt, not a whole teaspoon, half teaspoon. Your bacons are going to have some salt in it, so it's going to be to taste. Well, that is salt.
You got your
And
sugar in?
not yet. And about quarter to a half teaspoon of black pepper. It depends on you, depends on who you're cooking for. You can always add more seasoning at the table. And last but not least, a quarter cup of just white sugar. Oh, not last but not least, there is one more. You got it beaten?
I got the beater and I got the egg.
Alright, go ahead and beat it. Go ahead and beat it.
I would have beat it in there.
Well, I'd rather have it beaten first so I can... There's two types of recipes I've seen for the hot German potato salad. One uses flour, the other uses a beaten egg. This is just to thicken it so it coats potatoes and all that better. Just get your liquid mixture moving when you add it in. Add it in slowly. And see how that thickened it up. It's not going to be gravy. It's going to just help it cling. And it's bubbling through, so you know it's heated enough. Ready? Think it's ready to pour them out?
Sure. Dump her in there. Make her good.
And then you just pour it over your potato and bacon mixture.
And you're done.
That's it. Got some hot vinegar up my nose. Stir it up. Burn our top.
I know.
Okay. Alright, that's what it looks like. And like I said, we're not going to eat it right now. So, I'm really not going to plate any up. This is going to happen tomorrow, and probably won't be videotaping late tomorrow afternoon. So I just plated up side burgers, brats, hot dogs, anything like that. Like I said, this would be a great summertime picnic dish. It just has to be served hot. I mean,
and it's always better the day after.
It's always better the day after. So if you can do this the day before and then heat it up, perfect. I like eating it cold. There's nothing wrong with eating it cold once it's there. But it's best served hot. Again, if you like this video, if you like different types of, I guess, German would be an ethnic cuisine.
That is.
So yeah, share below what you like. If you're from a certain part of the country where there's a strong Amish influence, Dutch, whatever, send us a recipe down below. I'd love to see what you guys are eating and give that a try. If you like the video, thumbs up. Share and subscribe as always to help the channel out. And we'll see you on the next episode. Thank you. Alright guys, I lied. I came back to eat. So we just put this in a frying pan, a skillet on the oven, or top stove top. Heat it up till it's warm again. And it smells delicious.
It's not.
It's not, liar. Just keep that on there. Bottom of the brat. And this is absolutely fantastic. Vinegary, sweet. We have another recipe for a German potato salad. This one's good. I think I like the other one better.
I do.
My mom likes the other one better too, but this one is good. The other one doesn't have the egg, so if the egg is something that kind of weirds you out, stay tuned. We'll have that one coming up. Who knows when, but it won't be today. It won't be tomorrow, because we got leftovers of this. I'll see you guys in the next episode.